Good morning. Myself Ashagila Devi, Assistant Professor in Rovani College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the subject CS3391 Object Oriented Programming. In this subject, today we are going to discuss about the fundamental programming structures in Java. So what is the outcome of learning this particular topic is, on successful completion of this module, the student should be able to illustrate the concept of or the basic structure of Java. So the first we are going to discuss about Java comments. The Java comments are the statements that are not executed by the compiler or the interpreter. So if you mention any line as a comment line, means that cannot be interpreted by or executed by the compiler. So the comments can be used to provide the information or the explanation about the variable or the method or the program, so that the other programmers can understand what is the original structure of the program and what is the use of that variable. All those things they can understand. So it can also be used to hide the program code for a specific time. So next is the types of Java comments. There are several types of comments: single line comment, multi-line comment, documentation comment. Single line comment begins with double slash and ends with the end of the line, so it comments only the single line. Multi-line comment means slash star and ends with star slash, so that it comment more than one line. Documentation comment means slash double star and it ends with star and slash. And next we are going to discuss about the data types. Java is a statically typed and also be strongly typed language. So in Java, each of the data is either written as an integer or a character or hexadecimal. It's predefined as a part of the programming language, and all the constants or variables defined with the given program must be described with one of the data type. So the data types represent the different values to be stored in a variable. There are two different kinds of data types. One is primitive, another one is non-primitive data type. So this is a hierarchy of data type. The data type is divided into primitive and non-primitive. Under primitive, we have Boolean and numeric. Numeric, we have characters, integral. Under integral, we have byte, short, integer, and long. And we have floating point. Under floating point, we have float and double. Under non-primitive, we have string, array, and we have some more things. And the primitive types, the Java defines 8 primitive data types: byte, short, integer, long, character, float, double, and boolean. So the primitive data types also commonly referred as symbol types. They are grouped into following 4 groups. One is integers, floating point numbers, characters, and boolean. So about the integer, this group includes byte, short integer, long. All of these are either signed or positive or negative values. The width of ranges of these values is given in this particular table. So you can, for long it is 64 bits, for integer it is 32 bits, for short it is 16 bits, for byte it is 8 bits. For floating point number, we have double and float. For double it takes 64 bits, for float it takes 32 bits. For character, this group includes just char, that is a 16-bit type. It just used to store a single character. So for Boolean, it groups value, either it takes the value true or false. And about the variables, a variable is a holder that can hold the values while the Java program is executed. So a variable assigned with the data type, the name, actually when you are using a variable, the name is reserved in the memory location so that we can easily access the memory location. There are 3 different types of variables in Java, either local, instance, or static variables. So what are the types of variables are? We have local variables, instance variables, and static variables.